Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel today. Sorry I didn't post on Saturday. Saturday was like the day I rested because I had like 3 days. I had like a lot of days without resting. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna do 4 today to make up for you guys. So now this particular British built World War II aircraft we're about to show you. This is one of the British aircraft I grew up with as a kid as well. This is the de Havilland DH-98 Mosquito, one of the most iconic aircraft of the world. When it made its first flight in the early 1940s, it was actually the world's fastest aircraft at that time. That went over 400 miles per hour. That it had a very great speed at that time. Even the most bizarre thing about this aircraft is the fact that when it was actually built entirely of wood. It was built nearly the whole thing was built out of wood, and and that's why it was given the nickname the Mossy, or also nicknamed the Wooden Wonder, because of the entire airframe being built of wood. I think they did a lot of bombing raids in Europe during that time. Like there was actually one occasion, this happened in early 1943, when they did a bombing mission in the country of Germany, in Berlin, that interrupted the two handman of the dictator Adolf Hitler's broadcast during that one mission. Two of the missions actually, which is very interesting. But the first time I heard of the Mosquito is the fact that there was one pilot who was an American native, but he was serving more in the Royal Canadian Air Force. His name was James F. Luluma, who he flew the Mosquito. That he did one night intrusion mission in the German airspace when he actually shot down a Messerschmitt Me-410 when it was taking off from the Hildesheim Air Base in Germany. Then when he shot down the Junkers Ju-52, the old tri-motor transport, he would eventually become the only American Mosquito ace of the whole world. Like, it's the best aircraft of the world. That it was just like the Spitfire. But it said but the difference is that the only defense is speed. Like, there were a few models of the Mosquito that were used mostly for photographic missions or just bombing missions, like bombers. But then there was a bigger, badder Mosquito that came to the service that were armed with 4 20mm cannon and 4 50 caliber machine guns, making the Mosquito deadlier than ever. And it was powered by the same engine that powers up the Spitfire and the Mustang, which is the Rolls-Royce Merlin as well. But twin of them. And it produced a lot of horsepower on that. There were a lot of countries that had Mosquitoes like that. Like, even in my own country where I have family from, Dominican Republic, I never knew that they actually have operated Mosquitoes like that before. Same with, they have operated P-51s as well before, which I didn't even know about that part either. It's very interesting about the Mosquito. Then it retired from service somewhere in the 1950s. I think it was replaced by the English Canberra bomber that replaced the Mosquito, if I'm not entirely mistaken. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the review, and stay tuned.